Welcome to Istanbul, Turkey, everybody. Today, Julie and I are going to share with you some of our initial expenses in Istanbul, going to restaurants, picking up some things from the stores, even getting a haircut. So stick around as we share some daily costs of living with you here in Istanbul, Turkey. First restaurant I'm going to show you today is Kaiser. It's a retro restaurant, and we went here for a quick vegan bite. It was a lunch meal. We had hummus with pita and some really interesting food. It was a vegan plate, and the cook came out, explained the food to us. Actually, I guess I should call him the chef, but they do serve meat here. We just went vegan, vegetarian on our meal here. And obviously, if the guy's wearing a Green Bay Packers shirt, you know that there will be meat on the menu as well, for those of you looking for that. But the meal was really good. It was satisfying and filling, and basically for a little over $4 a piece. And we got a large, good quality cup of coffee as well. And because it's a retro diner type of place, they actually use an old-fashioned coffee drip system. Actually, not old-fashioned. You still see these all the time in the United States. But the meal that we ended up having here was 115.50 Turkish Lira. It was a good deal. We were satisfied. In case you're new to our channel, Julie and I were traveling the world with our two dogs, trying to see what it's like to live in other countries and locations. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, and don't forget to give this video a like if you find the content worthwhile. Thank you. We're looking for an HSBC bank ATM. So if you're coming here, the ATMs over here, a lot of them are going to charge you 5 or 6% for a withdrawal. So what we understand is you can take out 2,000 Turkish Lira from an HSBC ATM without having a fee, but you're going to have a fee here at all of these other banks. So let's go see if we can find the HSBC, which is supposed to be about 100 or 200 meters that way. We're in Taksim Square, and it's not actually in the park. Across the street here is the HSBC, and I'm going to go use their ATM, and we'll see whether or not there's a fee or not for this transaction. So I did the transaction, and normally you do what's called a withdrawal when you're using an ATM card. It only gave me a choice for a cash advance. I went ahead, did the cash advance withdrawal, and according to the receipt, I have a 0% charge for the ATM fee and 0% interest rate. So we'll see what it appears on our statement, but right now it looks like that 2,000 Lira is free. It was just a little confusing because they said cash advance, so we'll see whether or not we get any kind of ding. Okay, so we're going to be getting a Uber or a taxi here to our destination. It's a pretty long haul, and we've been told this is where you get ripped off, so we're trying it out. Okay, so we're in our taxi. We used the Uber app. It was a little bit confusing. I don't think it goes as smoothly over here as back in the States. The address we put in, we had to kind of reconvey it over. But we're on our way, and we'll show you how the whole experience goes as we go over to West Istanbul. When you use the Uber app in Istanbul, you'll receive a taxi, and when using the app, you don't have to negotiate the rates, and you don't have to worry about exchanging cash. The exchanging the cash oftentimes is where people feel like they were scammed. So taxis kind of have a bad rap here. Using the app kind of protects you. So if you saw the breakfast Julie had in Edirne, I think we're going for a repeat today. We're trying to do this breakfast here in Istanbul. It's a place called Midpoint, and it's 129 Turkish Lira, and it looks like a huge breakfast with unlimited black tea also. So we'll see how this turns out. High expectations. Feel free to pause, go slow motion. I'm showing you the menu so that you can focus in on items you might like and look at the price. Now, the Turkish Lira is currently running at about 13.8, 13.9 to the US dollar. So when you're looking at this menu, look at the exchange rate the day you're checking out this video. It could be different. It was only 8 or 9 to the US dollar just about a month ago. So the exchange rate is very favorable right now for anybody holding US dollars or holding euros. So this is a good time to be here. Things are cheap. I'm not sure what it will be next month. We're here in the morning for breakfast. Don't be fooled by the empty tables. This place is normally packed. We've been here several times, but coming from breakfast, you can typically get a seat outside on the patio. There are smaller breakfast meal options, by the way, that you can get for 39, 40 Turkish Lira. That would be satisfying for one person. We chose to go all out and do this meal for two.
Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful and it's so beautifully presented too. So I'm looking so forward to eating. I'm starved.
I can tell she's excited. Last time Julie ate this all by herself. This time it's a two-person deal. Look at that, we emptied all of that. Look at that, everybody. All gone, almost. Julie's got a little bit of waste, but for the most part we did good. $10 for two people for this huge meal. What a value. Again, that's at today's exchange rate. The inside of the restaurant is large and clean, so if you can't find a place on the outside, there are tables on the inside that you can choose to sit inside it as well, especially on the cooler days. This is what it looks like on the outside, and if you're in this area, check out this restaurant. Great breakfast and great meals. Now let's talk about desserts. There are all kinds of great places to get desserts, and Turkish delight, baklava, we had to buy some. Okay, so this is 90 lira and $7.14, and we have this really thick piece of baklava of some sort, and then these rolls that look like sushi. There's chocolate in there. We're about to try these. Take a little break off there, honey.
That is super rich.
Yummy, huh? Look at that. That is so good. So we have a mini haul today from the grocers, and this is $7.14. So you have 15 eggs, mushrooms, yogurt, spinach, broccoli, tomato, and zucchinis. And again, that came out to $7.14 or 90 Turkish Lira. So I got a 3-month supply of contacts for $12.88 or 160 Turkish Lira. And then this bottle here of contact solution was about $7 at 90 Turkish Lira. Now, of course, if you're going overseas, if you're concerned about medical, don't forget about having insurance. As you know, if you're following our channel, I am a licensed insurance agent. So if you're traveling abroad, consider using the link in the video description to research travelers' insurance products for health coverage while you're abroad, whether you're an expat, traveling long-term, short-term. Check out the link. If you need the link, send me an email, warrenjulietravel@gmail.com, and I'll send the link to you. If you purchase an insurance product through that link, I will receive a commission, and for that, I will thank you. Not every restaurant that we go to do we recommend. When we were in Ecuador, we learned about a saying called being gringoed, when you were overcharged because you're a tourist or you didn't get something at the normal rate. Well, we think that may happen here in Turkey as well. They brought fish to our table so we could try to choose by buying by the gram, which I'm glad we didn't because they probably would have charged an arm and a leg. We bought the portions. Julie's salmon was about paper thin, and when I got my fish skewers, I literally had about a pinky's worth of fish on each skewer. So look at your hand, look at your pinkies. That's how much fish was on that skewer. So how was your meal?
It was okay.
Are you full?
Not exactly.
Was that good value for what we perceive the price will be?
Absolutely not.
No? Okay, so we will show you the price when it comes, but look at the menu. We're not expecting to be impressed with the prices here at this restaurant. Okay, everybody, this is a place that we would say in Ecuador you're gonna get gringoed. So if you want to overpay and get ripped off, that's the place, huh? So the chestnut stands are all over, and we paid about 30 we paid 30 Turkish Lira for this 200-gram bag of chestnuts. This is our backup meal since we were still hungry.
From our $30?
Yeah. So, chestnuts to the rescue. Thankfully, there were a lot of these corn and chestnut stands along the way. We did find room to go out for dessert to a little shop around the corner. Julie had her heart set on trying out a fruit called a quince, so we found one, and it has this kind of whipped cream, really thick cream on the top. And it has a spice that's kind of like what you would call chai tea in the US, but chai is just tea here. Look at Julie.
Oh my gosh. That is really good. So this fabulous dessert with the 2 Turkish teas was 75 Turkish Lira.
Welcome to, what's the square called?
Taksim.
Taksim Square. We like Taksim Square, and there's a park near the square as well that our dogs like to go and frolic and run around in. And that's a good place for us to stop before we head out to another restaurant. And this keeps them calm and keeps them happy while they sit and watch us eat.
Hey, good evening. Hi. Hi. Hi.
Oh, that's cute. Her name is Arya, and that's Katie. Arya, Katie, Arya,
Hi.
and Katie.
Katie, how I am Katie. So here. Hi. Hey, how's this one? Hi. Hi. Say how? Hi. Hi. Hi, Arya. Hi, Katie.
Arya, Katie.
How
Arya.
How Katie?
How cute.
So down this particular road, you're going to have all kinds of different restaurants and shops, and this is a lot more quiet and calm than on the other side. And we're going to go try out a falafel place over here that I've had my eye on. Okay, so we have Falafel House right back over here, and we'll check them out now. It looks like maybe we got a waiter. Yes, we got a waiter, and he's bringing us the menus, and so we'll check this out. Okay, so you see the menu here. And again, there's like 13 lira to the dollar today, so you can see the pricing here. And as of the moment I'm editing this video, it's 13.9. So check the exchange the day you're watching this video. And we started attacking too fast, but there were 6 of those balls there, and this all looked a lot prettier, but it was feast time when it showed up. Looking good. As a vegetarian, I'm going to tell you, I've had more than my share of falafel, and this falafel is fantastic. Some of the best I've had, and I'm going to become a frequent flyer here over the next month while we're in Istanbul to go to the falafel house. And this is in Taksim Square area. Taksim?
Taksim.
Yeah. Fantastic falafel. Okay, so today's meal was 128 Turkish Lira. Okay, here we are inside the falafel house. This food was fantastic. These guys were great, and I'm recommending that you come and check this place out. Here we go. Is that worth a $10 lunch?
Oh, absolutely. It's fantastic.
That was good. So we're not being paid by them, but we will definitely be back here again.
Yes, we will. Definitely. Even down to the tea, it was fabulous.
Yes. So we're here at Elise Food and Drink, which is right off of one of these streets that are just down the block from us. And it's a quaint little bistro, and just look at the cookies and the cakes in the window. Oh, yum. We have high expectations for this place, don't we?
Yes, we do.
It just looks very, very quaint. Little outside tables on the street.
And the owner is so kind and just a lovely person.
Yeah. Hopefully the food is as good or as nice as the owner, huh?
Yes.
Let's see. Okay, so there's my mushroom pizza, and Julie's got her curry stuff over there, and we're gonna try this out. So I got my buddy sitting next to me. We got some bread.
This is very good.
Very good. Hello.
This is very, very good. It's okay.
There you go. The owner takes such pride in her establishment, and you can watch her cook in the kitchen. She is just working so hard, and she's so lovely and great attitude. And the prices of her food, they're fantastic. I recommend this place. And we just got a piece of this banana cream, and I'm going to try this out. I just had a bite of it. It's really delicious. So, pretty yummy, huh?
I really hate banana with a passion. I'll give her credit. This is good.
This little cafe is up a little side street. You can see out towards the Bosphorus and not far from the ferry and the train station. 96 Turkish Lira for this lovely lady at this restaurant. We love this lady and this place, so we snuck back in here a few days later.
Yes. Ah, hello. I just remember you. Hello. Where is your dogs?
Here at home. This caramelized onion pizza with mushrooms is just fantastic. Great flavor. And Julie's got the vegetarian one with cauliflower and mushrooms, and it's delicious.
Yes, it is.
I twisted Julie's arm, and we are doing this orange cake here and at Elise. We like this place. That's good.
I like it. It kind of reminds me of the lemon.
It's got a lot of flavor. It's moist. It's a moist, dense cake. Very good. We really love this lady, guys. She is so sweet. And coming into her place, we feel like we're in a Pixar cartoon. It just doesn't seem real. It's just one of those things like you fantasize what a European cafe would be like. Well, this is it, and it just doesn't seem real. We added a loaf of bread to our meal, and we left with a smile on our face. Okay, gonna go get my first haircut here in Turkey. We'll see what the cost is, and I'll share the results with you. So this is what we're starting off with, and the place we're going is right up the street here. After a short 10-minute wait, I was shown the chair, and we were getting to business. This is a nice little family neighborhood barber shop, and you can tell that this is quite popular in the neighborhood. I walk by here often, and there's always somebody sitting in the chair and somebody waiting. Feels like if you were coming here, you'd soon become part of the community and get to know some of the other locals in the hood.
Yapalım sana.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye, thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay, so the haircut right over here at Expats, I'm going to show you the sign right here, was 70 Turkish Lira, and I think the dude came out okay. So when we're looking at today's exchange rate with 13 to the dollar, what are we looking at? We're looking at $5 for a haircut. Cheapest haircut I've got so far. And we'll run back up the hill to Taksim Square again. Here we are at Kitchenette. I've been wanting to go to this restaurant, and I finally talked Julie into doing it. It's right outside the Taksim Square. It's called Kitchenette, and it's got a nice outside patio, and it's connected to a bigger restaurant, but we wanted to come here with the dogs. It's cold, and we have heaters up there. So right now I've got a dinner or lunch coming, so I'm going to show you what it is. I've got the tomato soup. It's got croutons and mozzarella cheese. It came separately and I just added in there. Cold day. Have my hot Americano. Julie's got her chai tea, or it's tea, but it's called chai here. So we're trying to warm ourselves up on this cool day. Okay, so Julie's got her salad over here, and I think there's chicken there. And then I've got my falafel with some hummus. So this came with a chickpea salad, and it's actually very delicious. So it's not just there for decoration. These falafel are very crisp, so I would definitely recommend this. But that tomato soup on this cold day and this meal, perfect. So nice cold day, get some of this hot falafel, nice and crispy. So the meal at Kitchenette was 186 Turkish Lira, or approximately $13.50 US dollars, that is. We hope that you enjoyed today's video as we shared with you our expenses here in Turkey. As a reminder, Julie and I were traveling the world with our two dogs, trying to see what it's like to live other places, looking at the cost of living, trying to meet people, and sharing those experiences with you. We also do the adventures and tourism things as well, so if that's your interest. So we hope that you'll give this video a like, and that you'll subscribe, and that you'll join us on our next adventure or next trip out. And until next time, have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.